were prophesied or prophesied, or however you say that word, are soon coming to fruition. Chosen ones, you know best. There's many people out here with similar stories. There's many people out here that are waking up to their story and how it resonates for them in their life. And no, not everyone has gone through this. A lot of people just speculate on, like I said, what another individual has gone through. Okay? So I want to talk about something I spoke about months ago. I've been speaking about it. I've been speaking about it, getting downloads on it for a long time. And we need to separate some things so that people have an understanding. Um, okay, so we're gonna talk about something, and I'm gonna see how I can break it down best. Okay, to help the people that don't understand, who aren't really knowledgeable on certain things. They just, you know, follow propaganda and, all this other stuff. It's not to be a time of fear. You see, this is the thing. I feel like a lot of people are trying to create a level of fear here. And there are people in the world who are not bad. Okay? I have to make that very clear. Not everyone is bad, not everyone is dark. The narrative for us who are spiritual teachers and truly tapped into source is what brings that clarity and breaks down these strongholds, these barriers, right? So what I want to say is this, okay? A lot of you guys are seeing a lot of these readers that are pulling the energy of um, this Mason energy. And all I'm going to say about this is this, because I respect um, those who are on the right side of things, okay? Freemasons are not bad individuals when they come together for a purpose, right? And these individuals that I'm picking up on are not individuals that are bad, okay? But when I take it to, like, let me see, COVID, when COVID happened and a lot of us were forced into these awakenings, right? Um, a lot of people branched out, right? Because remember, we couldn't be around people and stuff like that. So certain things, couldn't transpire the way they used to. That's that part of it. But I truly do believe that a lot of these organizations, okay, have good intention. But as with all things, there is a duality in life. There is a light and a dark, right? So I feel like how you can look at this is like the Freemasons are the ones that are like the base, meaning they care about the community, right? They're in all different places in communities. They're here to literally uplift the community. They have certain knowledge. They are tapped in. Like there's a higher level of wisdom. Okay, I know going through my spiritual enlightenment, different things that you just know, you have knowledge of, your ancestry, your genetics, where you come from, your bloodline. All of these things are real, right? There's no school to go to for certain knowledge. Certain knowledge is just input into your system. And a lot of these individuals that are at this level of Freemasonry want to do good. They want to help people, right? They do things in the community. They support foundations and causes. In the beginning, it was only men. And in the beginning, there were no Black people that were allowed. That changed throughout time and history. Now you got Black Freemasons. There is also an order for women, because that was a lot of the projection that was going on in the collective, was that a lot of you guys, women out here that are readers, you felt like you were being targeted by groups of men. Now, let me tell you this, okay? Now we're going to branch off. Okay. I don't know. And this is why I say it's light and dark to everything. Everyone doesn't feel this way. But there are certain individuals in certain sectors who do have power, right? And when we talk about this, we're going to get into those cults and those secret societies, because let's talk about it. Freemasonry is not a secret society. It's out here. It's out here. It's not that. But there are individuals who took certain oaths, right, to be certain people. So once you get a level of understanding as a Freemason, everything is free will. But off of that branches the other things that we have met in our spiritual journey, as like I said before, these secret societies, these exactly what they are, the occultists, the the positions that are higher up, the people that are in higher up positions. And these are the individuals, the ones with money, the ones with power, the ones with status, okay? These are the ones that are being looked into. And you can see it in the, what's going on in the music industry. And it will go on in other industries as well. If you think about it, supposedly all of these individuals are Freemasons, right? But there's another side of that energy as well, the darker side, the satanic part of it that they don't like to talk about. The what they call, I guess, the Illuminati, whatever, they're the Satanist group. That is not what the Freemasons stand for. So for readers out here that are putting messages about Freemasons this and they're this and they're this and they're that, you must know what you're talking about, because everyone doesn't subscribe to the same thing. And I said this about a year ago, that the industry was going to be, this was going to be happening. And we got Trump, we got Diddy, these individuals that have gained off the backs of harming individuals. Okay? And when we talk about that, when it goes that high, we're talking about these people, not Freemasons, but these other individuals rule many sectors: government, television, music. You understand? When we're talking about all of these, we've been talking about the human sacrifices and the child trafficking and all of these things. This is not Freemasonry. This is those other practices. Okay? So we must have an understanding. We can't just be out here speaking and talking and not knowing what we're talking about, because that ruins people's lives. So like I said, take me for instance, right? I'm not a part of nothing. I don't subscribe to none of that. But what I'm saying is there are people in this world who want to uplift its vibration. Everything that I be speaking about on this live, okay? There are people in the world like that actually want to do that, and they hold that title. That's why they got that title. And then there are people on the other side who want to do the opposite, who want to control the narrative of the world in which we live in, because they have said, clout or money or position or status or title. And so these are these individuals that were corrupt. We're not talking about every individual that is part of whatever. That needs to be known. So I just wanted to make that very clear, what's happening here. It's something I said a year ago was going to happen in terms of the industry, in terms of these different rappers and people that are involved in these types of things, what they were going to be going through. I said this. And now here we are. I said it 5 months ago. And now we have Trump in the news talking about hush money and all these other things. Many things are being looked into. And I keep saying this. And I think people think I'm just talking. Now, I'm not going to sit here and say I know everything that's going on, because I don't. But I know what's not going on. And I know that people need to have a healthy understanding of what they're talking about. This is why many, many spiritualists or high priestesses or whatever were called dark. We're called witches. We're called this. We're called that. Because supposedly we know this. We must be doing something. No, that's not the case. That's not the case. But there are some readers, I will tell you, who, okay, whatever. That's on them. Their karma is theirs. Because there's a purpose here. With power comes a certain responsibility. And when you put yourself in a space, God is saying, to sacrifice certain things certain things happen. So these people that thought it was cool to attack you, chosen one, because you're a truth teller, because you're a light worker, because you're not dark. These people that thought that they could do this sacrificial energy to chosen ones. These are the individuals. And this isn't just conspiracy theory, because I'm telling you, there will be proof that these things have happened to you. This is why I say everyone is not going through this. So, with that being said, that was a little bit of knowledge that someone needed, because someone's trying to figure out what's going on. And what's going on is the dark principalities. The dark principalities. That's what's happening. And all of us have been speaking on this, but all of us didn't know to the degree. So get knowledge, become knowledgeable before you get on these platforms and start talking. Because you might be listening to someone else who doesn't know what the hell they're talking about. You are what you subscribe to. That's what God says. I'm just the messenger. I just get the messages. I don't know none of these people. I don't talk to none of these people. Ain't nobody ever asked me to come to no meeting. I don't know shit about nothing. All I know is what my spirit tells me. And my spirit tells me if these are the principalities that we've been battling against, and they've been doing all of these things because they have the superiority, or they think they are higher than God, well, God is coming in to humble certain situations. There's no way you take an oath to the Most High and do some of these things that these individuals have been doing. This is the problem. So with that being said, that's all I got. You take from this message what you will, what you need to, whatever information or knowledge you need to know. But God is trying to do something here, and he has individuals who are in place to make sure that his will be done. So for y'all out here, there's nothing to worry about. You've been doing the talking through the whole time that you were getting these downloads, all these things, you were going through it. So stand strong, continue to be forward thinking, continue to move forward, continue to know that you are doing this for the right reason. And if you're not, maybe this will be an experience that shows you, oh shit, maybe I need to change my life. But this goes, like I said, from the highest to the lowest. Because it's not fair, it's not right, and it's not just. And that's all I got to say. That's the message. All right? 13:13 on the time. Have a good one.